Hi, I'm Short, and in this video I'm going to show you how to replace the battery in the new Kia smartkey. To access the battery, we first need to go through a few steps. At the top, we have a few buttons, and we press the very bottom button, which releases the emergency key. So we press that in and pull out the emergency key. With the emergency key, you can open the car if the remote control isn't working properly, and then we want to separate the top and bottom halves of the key. I'm going to grab a prying tool. That just works a bit easier for me, but you can also try it with a knife or a flathead screwdriver. I always work from the inside of the corner. Normally, the emergency key covers this area, so if a small scratch occurs, it won't be visible to the naked eye. So we place the prying tool in between here. I try to create a little bit of space between the two housings. And then I start twisting. And as you can see, the two halves come apart. I'll just take the rubber off the mat for a moment. And with a flat screwdriver, I carefully push the button cell battery out. Here, we're dealing with a CR2032 button cell battery. Make sure you have a new one ready, and when you're set, place the new one back in the same spot. Make sure that the text on top of the battery, that's the plus sign, and the CR2032 faces upward, so away from the circuit board. If you put it in upside down, it won't work at first. Next, we place the electronics back into the rubber mat, and then the whole assembly goes back into the casing. It can really only be placed in one way, so it's hard to make mistakes here. Finally, we put the top of the casing back on and wait until we hear a click. And last but not least, we have the emergency key, and everything is assembled again. Well, the battery has been replaced. Immediately test whether it works properly. In some cases, it may happen that a key needs to be repaired with the car. It's not a difficult procedure. Often you just need to do an emergency start with the car, but all of that is described in the Kia manual. Just take a look in the manual, and you'll quickly figure out what you need to do. I hope everything worked out. If you still have any questions, you'll find our contact information in the description below this video, or you can leave a comment under this video. Success!